Welcome to this series, Wake Up, Feel Alive. I am your hostess, Christine D'Souza, and today we're talking about rocking that body. We're talking about moving your body, how and why this is important, specifically to producing more natural energy. Have you ever wondered why after a workout you feel oddly energized, euphoric maybe even? Well, remember we talked about your brain and how the hypothalamus tells the pituitary gland to shower the body with the appropriate chemical storm? Well, when you exercise, you're putting a healthy amount of stress on the body, and it reacts with that chemical recipe made up of the feel-good hormones, serotonin, and dopamine. So not only does this work to improve your energy, it improves your mood, it reduces stress, and acts as a natural painkiller. Did you know that? So this is all true for most people, and it leaves you feeling happy, more energized, clear-headed, and wanting more. It can be addictive, kind of like chocolate. And when you complete a workout and rock that body, you invoke a sense of satisfaction and achievement and control, and this brings a sense of clarity. And if you're feeling clarity and you're not bogged down with a cluttered brain, then you will conserve energy. In turn, that will give you more reserves to focus on what matters. And I hear fatigue and brain fog so commonly. So what else? When you move your body, you oxygenate your blood and you create more natural energy. Your body is quite literally taking the air that you breathe and turning it into ATP. Remember in science class, transporting through its delivery system of red blood cells. It's totally brilliant. And have you ever heard of these oxygen bars and vitamin drips geared towards, improving your immune system, giving you mental focus? Well, yeah, that's a thing. And guess what? You don't need it to get that oxygen pump because you can exercise and it's free. It's totally free. All right, so let's talk about sweating. So of course, sweating is to regulate your body temperature, but I want to highlight a different benefit of sweating. You've heard that toxic chemicals and heavy metals are not really so good for you, right? I mean, aside from an official cleanse or detox, which we will be talking about in the 4th week of this series, multiple studies will show that sweating is one way to purify and excrete these toxins like BPA, for example. And why does this even matter to your energy system? When your body is loaded down with all those toxins, you get low energy, brain fog, inflammation, extra smelly BO, and I'll repeat, low energy, and all the things that rob us of fully being present in this life. This sounds so simple, right? In a study, though, shared by the Journal of Environmental and Public Health, it determined that BPA was highly excreted through sweat in comparison to urine. And it also demonstrated an affinity for hanging out inside the fat tissue rather than the muscle and organs, which to an extent is good, right? So we're exposed so often to these toxins, though, in the environment and the products that we don't even think of it. I mean, right now, we might be having more canned goods than normal, right, during this pandemic, and there's BPA in the inner lining of a lot of those, okay? Water bottles, things like that. So let's go back to exercise, though. What else does it help with? It conditions your heart, it reduces anxiety and depression, it builds strength, increases bone density, improves your confidence, and strengthens your immune system, which we all want right now. And why is this exercise and sweating thing important? Because when we don't have oxygen, our energy systems just don't work right. Our body just doesn't work as well as it's supposed to. So in the face of this pandemic, we see what's happening when our lungs are impaired, right? Or when we have an underlying condition, which in many cases is preventable. So when oxygen and energy systems are totally depleted, our body's defenses are impaired and our toxin levels build up. And when we have the underlying conditions like obesity and heart disease, our immune system is more fragile and it goes down, and it's, we suffer to different degrees. So what does this look like? So great, we're still alive, which is awesome. but we don't show up in the world the way that we want to. And I know that's an extreme example, but here's what it means for most of us. You know, what does our world look like when we're, for lack of better description, fading? Feel like we're fading on a day-to-day basis. Well, that world means our relationships, our work, our parenting, you know, all the things that make our life what it is, make our life our life. When we're tired, what do? We pick at our spouse, we yell at our kids. I mean, not me. Right? We count the hours till bedtime, you never accomplish our dreams, and we feel kind of like junk physically. And because of how our day went, then what happens? Then we start beating ourselves up for how we treated our partner and how bad we mommed that day, and then we sulk about not accomplishing our to-do list. We just aren't physically, mentally, and emotionally giving life like that full throttle, but it feels like we're in burnout. That's what it looks like. So what's recommended when it comes to exercise? 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. So we can start small, do something, walk outside, go up and down your stairs if you have to, get a virtual trainer or a friend to work out with, dance around your living room, whatever you do, decide to move your body. And quite frankly, we have a responsibility. And for the most part, our health is in our own hands. How vulnerable we want to be, it's in our everyday decisions. So today, more than ever, that is true. And I'm here for you. If you need some guidance, you know, reach out. And, you know, like I said, I didn't say it was going to be easy. I just said that it's our responsibility, and it can be easier and more enjoyable together. So below this video, I will share all the ways you can follow and contact me if you don't know where to begin. So until next time, move your body.